On behalf of Elisabeth and Trevor, and together with their parents, welcome, family, and friends. We are gathered here today on this picture-perfect day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Elisabeth and Trevor. Today, we honor this beautiful, gorgeous couple who promise to love, cherish, and support each other for the rest of their lives. Elisabeth and Trevor are blessed with loving parents who have taught and modeled for them unconditional love and unwavering commitment to each other for over 30 years of marriage. As part of today's preparation, I asked Elisabeth and Trevor, describe for me your relationship and your love for each other. They enthusiastically described the relationship as fun, energizing, compassionate, and supportive. As for their love, treasured. Today begins the first day of their lifelong journey together, fueled by the never-ending love and support for each other, and above all else. Please be seated. For our first reading, I'd like to invite Trevor's aunt, Becky Blanchard, to read a very special poem.
How Do I Love Thee? Sonnet 43 by Elisabeth Barrett Browning. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
Next, Natalie Hazinga, one of Elisabeth's bridesmaids and oldest, dearest childhood friend, will perform a song for us.
Thank you for your patience. Don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm feeling things I never felt. It's kind of hard for me to explain her personality and everything. She brings me to my knees. She shines me up like gold on my arm. I try to take it slow, but it's so hard. I love to see her face in daylight. It's more than just our bodies at night. scared to death that this might be it, that the love is real and the shoe might fit. This might just be my everything and beyond. Space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kids? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I'd like to bring her around to meet you. I think you'd like her kind demeanor. I know Grandma would love her like she was her own. She makes me feel like home. Oh, do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? Oh, I'm scared to death that this might be it, that the love is real and the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything and beyond. Space and time in the afterlife. Will she have my kids? Will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. I give up, I'm in love, I'm crying out to you. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything. Oh me, oh my, I can't explain. She might just be my everything and beyond. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? Oh. She might just be my everything. She might just be my everything. She might just be mine. She might just be mine. Thank you.
Next, Katie Babcock, a Theta sister of Elisabeth's from Cal Poly, will now read a very special passage.
Though I speak tongues of men and of angels. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails, but whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that is which is perfect has come, then that which is in part will be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know just as I am also am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of all is love.
Thank you. Trevor, do you come here freely and without reservation, to give yourself in marriage to Elisabeth?
I do.
Elisabeth, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself in marriage to Trevor?
I do.
Elisabeth and Trevor, having heard that it's your intention to be married to each other, I now ask you to please face each other. Join hands. Freeze this moment. And please repeat after me. I, Trevor, take you, Elisabeth, to be my wife.
I, Trevor, take you, Elisabeth, to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
I, Elisabeth, take you, Trevor, to be my husband.
I, Elisabeth, take you, Trevor, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
May I have the rings? These rings mark the beginning of your lifelong journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. Trevor, would you please take Elisabeth's ring and place it on her left hand? By placing this ring on her finger, you do this as a sign of your love that you have chosen her above all else. Elisabeth, would you please take Trevor's ring, put it on his left hand? By placing this ring on his finger, you do this as a sign of your love that you've chosen him above all else. By the power invested in me by the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Trevor, you may now kiss your beautiful bride. It is my true honor and distinct privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Trevor Honk.